Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. However y'all doing today, I hope y'all been doing pretty good. I've been sitting here actually trying to, or thinking about this. How handheld devices, they have made less and less of them, but at the same time, it seems like they're making more than ever. And what I mean by this is they're making one kind more than ever. And I'm talking about those Nintendo Switches, which I'm not hating at all because I do have one and I actually enjoy it. I don't even know what I'm doing. But, so they have the Nintendo Switch. It's a great product. It is. It is phenomenal. But what I miss about these handheld devices were the fact that they were, first off, small as your phone. This is my phone case and everything. Actually smaller than my phone. Like, about the same length. But length, as in, it has the same length, less width, but more depth, if that makes any sense. Well, that's with the phone case. So technically it's the same depth with the phone case. So what I'm getting at is, technically it's nothing more. It's not even anything that extravagant to say, oh, I want a handheld device. Handheld devices, in my opinion, shouldn't really be no bigger than something that you could put in your pocket and go on your day about. For example, like having a little notebook journal that you can fit in your pocket. If I could put my sunglasses in my pocket, it shouldn't be crazy. And I'm not sitting here saying the Switch can't fit in your pocket at all. No, it can fit in your pocket, but it's at the same time, it's not going to be the most efficient. It's going to be more bulky in your pocket. The way the buttons come out or the analog sticks come out, it's not the most efficient way, in my opinion. And I do feel like this even has an analog stick, but it is so, like, the way it is, it's not going to. Honestly, the way this is made, I do really enjoy it because it's got a grip to it in a way. I don't know if you can. It's got like some pokey out things that does not hurt at all. It's just for grip, if anything. And that's how I feel like the Switch could do it if they really wanted to not have to make big things. But which there's the reason why they have them. I can understand why, so you can have push down and all this and that. But I personally just want a handheld device that I don't know. I wrote down like three little things. I want a can't even read. I want a handheld device that offers more immersive games experiences, like immersive gaming experiences than like current devices such as the Switch, that requires internet, like connectivity for some games. That's just one of the topics. And what I mean by that is, yes, most games today, like the games that they do have are like older games that does not require internet. They do have games on there, and they still are making games that don't require much internet, but or if any internet. But like, not even going to be fronting anybody. Over, I want to say at least 80% of the games that they are making today are not meant for a single player. I'm talking about even these newer games for like Xbox, PlayStation, and so on and so forth, PC and stuff. Yes, they do have like other games, let me say it like that, like Elden Ring. I can't even think of other mini games right now. But a lot of the more popular games are not single player games. And then they do have games that are like Monster Hunter games. I'm not exactly sure about Monster Hunter. It could be multiplayer or not. It could just have a story to it. But like then they have Elden Ring, so on and so forth. But comes down to those games, at least Elden Ring is a live service game. You still need internet connection to play that game, which sucks, honestly. And I'm sitting here like, bro, I want a game that does not require no fucking internet, if that makes any sense. In this gaming device right here, yes, there are games that do require, or has games where you can play online. They have a Call of Duty for this PSP. If you don't believe me, look it up. They do. I have it. the WWE game that I'm playing, the Need for Speed games that I have on for this, you can play online. But at the same time, at the end of the day, if I didn't want to, I can play the story. I can go in creative, in the creation area for my WWE thing, and I can create stuff. I can go in here and do my rise. I can play against bots. I can have fun still. A lot of the games, like I do know. I think Mario Kart, for example, you can do. There's like a lot of these newer Mario games that do have a bunch of like offline versions, modes and stuff where you can play it. But what I'm getting at is they're not really making games for that. For example, I don't know much about the Nintendo Switch, even though I do have one. My old lady uses it more often than I, because I'm more most of the time on the PlayStation. I genuinely, I don't know how to say this, I want like a God of War type game for my for a handheld device. I do know they have it for the PSP. I've seen it. I've actually owned it. Unless this is some Mandela effect. But what I'm getting at is, I want a game, something that has. They have so many games for it, the Switch and stuff. But what I'm getting at is, I want some stupid, silly games too. I want something like. Back in the day when I had the Game Boy Advance, what was that game I loved the most? You would catch me playing Danny Phantom. You would catch me playing SpongeBob games. You would catch me playing 007. I don't know, Barnyard, shit like that. What happened to those games? Why don't they make games like that anymore? And also, why don't they make a handheld console that could also play those games? I'm not asking for multiplayer experience every time I get on a game, because a lot of times multiplayer experience does really make me I don't know how to say it, it makes me tired, because I don't like trying all the time. I just want to play the game, get on, do some dumb shit, and then go on about my day. That a lot of times it's the multiplayer experience that does push me away from a lot of games, because I'm just not good. I'm not going to sit here and ever say I was good at games. No. Now there are games that I'm better at than others, but when it comes down to it, a lot of games I'm not good at. Fortnite, for example, I'm not good. I'm somewhat able to keep up when I play with my brother that is like a god at the game. And what I mean by somewhat is, I can shoot people and build a few walls, but when it comes down to going crazy with the edits and all this and that, you count me out. I might as well play Zero Build, but I hate Zero Build so much. It's not even that I hate it, let me rephrase that. It's more or less like I'm not good at timing like, if I'm out in the middle of the fucking area and I don't have the right equipment with me, I'm stuck in I'm like, fuck, I don't know. Oh, and another thing is, I wrote down handheld devices are becoming less popular due to the rise of mobile devices and the increasing availability of high definition games on these devices. And what I mean by this is, like, there are most people, mobile devices in general, like tablets, phones and stuff. For me, at least when I was growing up, I used to see, like, me, my sisters, and all of us would be out here in the living room, sitting here talking with my dad and everybody. But we still have our our PSPs, or we'll have our Nintendo DS's and our Game Boys. We'll be all sitting here in the living room playing, laughing, giggling, doing whatever. Somebody might help, or be outside hanging out on the trampoline doing whatever, or if not on the trampoline, wherever. But we could still have these with us wherever we wanted to go. And now, and like, even if we're going down the road, we could take these with us, and we didn't have to have internet. We could still take these with us and still play 98% of the games. Not probably more like 99.99999. But my point is, you can play a lot of you can play almost all your games just going by plopping the game in and going down and just play, hit and play. You didn't need internet, because a big portion of my life, until I want to say, what year was it? It was like 2018 when my household got internet. And I'm not trying to sit here and take any discredit for anybody, but our household would not have ever had internet if it wasn't because I went ahead and got internet for the house, and then now they still have internet. But what I'm getting at is they would not have ever had internet, at least probably till after I got out. And once they got a taste of the internet, they wanted to keep the internet. They genuinely didn't. I grew up without internet at all, unless I came over to my mom's house. Most time then I would watch YouTube and stuff when I was stuff. But because of that, because of school, there was so much schooling stuff that needed internet. I couldn't do a lot of stuff. I had to stay after school a lot of times, and yeah, exactly. I did not have internet until I got out of school. I graduated in 2017, and I just didn't have internet until I graduated. And that summer, the summer of 2017 is when I got internet, and then Fortnite came out. And then I was hopelessly addicted to Fortnite. But yes, I have played other games before, but it was always at my mom's house. And I was always playing games over at my mom's house. I was doing like I never played games like I always played games, but most of the time it was offline games. I would play the story of Halo over and over and over and over and over again. I played that so many times because I was so used to just playing because I didn't have many games as first off growing up, but then when the games I did have, I've played so many times. And yeah, I played the career mode in Need for Speed so many times that it was ridiculous. That I knew exactly what cars were coming next and everything. I knew how to beat them, what to do to beat them, and all this and that every single time, the first time. And now if I hop on that game today, I probably wouldn't know exactly what to do. But what I'm getting at is the way I seen myself growing up. I had games. I had devices like this, sitting on the couch, hanging out. I go over to my dad's now. My little sisters that are like 7. How old is she? I think 4 or 5, my other sister, and then they got a tablet or a phone, and they're just sitting there watching YouTube or playing some mobile game. Play what you want, do what you want. But that's what I mean by the rise of like, due to the popularity of the rise of mobile devices, just in general. But then I go on talking about like high definition type games. There are actually so many damn games that are good on mobile. It's actually ridiculous. But my biggest problem with playing mobile games is I've got so many damn apps on my phone. Because like, for example, like I got Facebook, I got Instagram, I got Snapchat, I got I guess you can call it. I've got CapCut, TikTok. I've got another editing thing on here. Just so that, because some things can, like, that I have to pay for on CapCut, I use on the other thing that because it doesn't make me pay for it. Hell, I have thousands of fucking videos and stuff on my phone that I want to keep, so that, or if not want to keep, I at least, so I can make a video out of it or something. But, like, what I'm getting at is, I don't have much storage on my phone, no matter what it seems like. The new, you buy this phone, blah, blah, blah. Yes, they have all the storage in the world when you first buy the damn phone, but then after 7 updates, not even 7 updates, maybe 2 updates, then all the damn storage runs out of that damn phone. You're like, what the fuck do you mean that I had over 2 terabytes of my damn storage taken just because of a fucking update? Not literally terabytes. Hell, I don't even think I've heard of a phone had even a terabyte. But what I'm getting at is like 800 or gigabytes. I don't even think phones can't get that big either. But my damn fucking phone runs out of storage so much faster than anything. And hell, I'm sitting here recording this on another phone of mine that I don't use for nothing but recording. I'm sitting here recording, and like, that's all I'm using this phone for. That it's one of my old phones that I technically probably should have taken back whenever I got the new phone, but at the same time, I just told him I broke this phone, and this phone actually is technically broken because the screen is cracked as fuck, and the damn it be running super slow. But without any other apps, all I have on this phone is my fucking recording, and then I would take it and then I get a plug-in. I plug it into my tablet, or not tablet, my damn laptop, and then I edit my videos. Which, yes, there are editing softwares on your mobile device as well. You can do everything on your mobile device at this point. But what I'm getting at is, I don't have enough storage on this phone that I'm, hell, how long have I been recording? Yeah, I could probably record up to 30 minutes before, actually have to get off, because I can't make a 30-minute video, then edit it, and then have the same video right there. Because it's like, nah, you good, bro, we don't need your ass no more. What do you mean, I can't keep my, I don't know, my saved copy or original copy, my edited copy and my original copy on the same device? Because, like, the storage on the, this is an old ass phone. Anyways, my brain's leaving me. I didn't even finish. But yeah, like, there's Call of Duty, there's fucking Genshin Impact, there's I don't even know, Dead by Daylight. There's so many high definition games on the mobile device. It's wild. Fortnite, even on mobile, if you can figure out how to download it, it's just so complicated in my opinion. I'm like, bro, there ain't no point in it. Because it's not really in the app store where I can just say, hey, there you are, download. Ha ha ha. Yeah, there's some, I wish that there was more games. Personally, I do wish there was more games out there for mobile devices, because, like, I would probably personally buy, like, a good tablet or some shit, and or a good high definition phone or some shit that has a shit ton of storage, and download those games and play them. Because honestly, I've thought about it. But so a new like, in general, a new handheld device could be developed to provide a more convenient, I was about to say conventional, and immersive game experience similar to Play Store and iTunes Store, or not even the iTunes Store, I don't even know. But my point is to that is, when it comes down to those games, honestly, I'm surprised as hell, and this is what I mean by this. If PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, or Nintendo itself, they're not going to make another handheld device, I'm very surprised that, like, the Play Store or wherever fucking Apple people get the Apple Store, I guess that is exactly what it is. But there's the Apple Store, then there's the Samsung Store, I guess you can say, and blah 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 blah. But what I'm getting at is, there's, if, say for example, Play Store, Google Play, they could technically make their own device and, like, make it like a handheld device, like, with that, you can make it however the fuck you want. It can be whatever. Make a device specifically for gaming. You don't have to be for phones. Make a device that has the buttons, at least, so I can go through the store, I can buy games or download games onto my device, and I can sit there and play Flappy Bird on my fucking mobile or my handheld device. That would be so fucking cool, in my opinion, instead of having to have a separate phone for this type of shit right here. Because, I am sorry, I'm losing breath. It would be so much cooler, in my opinion, if, like, Google actually made their own, like, yes, keep the Play Store on your phone for phones and stuff, but, like, at the same time, make a device only for gaming, nothing more. It doesn't have, like, because imagine, like, having this and then be like, this is only meant for gaming. I don't have to worry about my phone dying if I want to play a game for 6 hours. Even, look, I can even have the same fucking game on this and this phone, and I can play for hours on this fucking device and play hours on my phone. And then once this is charged again, I can go play this again, and then this fucking thing right here can be charged afterwards. But like, if you're like me, I don't really want to put games on my phone, because first off, little kids be over here like, hey, you got games on your phone? Let me play your games on your phone, huh? Put my fingers up my nose and put my butthole up. I don't want your fingers all over my phone. Even if you are my little sister or my little brother, I don't want your hands all over my phone. All I know is I'm gonna touch my phone and be swiping my phone. And next thing I know, I go scratch my fucking eye and I get a pink eye because you daggum poked your butthole. You did something with your butthole. I don't know what you did. You got daggum shit on my phone. That's all I know. Long story short. But then you're gonna sit here and I don't know. My brain's leaving me again. But I just feel like that would be cool, in my opinion. if I had this device and I could download at least some mobile games on here, like some Flappy Bird, some Angry Bird, I don't know, what other kind of games, Temple Run, some, instead of doing the little swipes and stuff, I can just hit the analog sticks, do the analog stick or the buttons, up, down, left, right, X to jump, if I got any power-ups, square to swing this, circle to do that, triangle to do this or whatever. I'm just saying. You good, buddy? I'm just saying, if they would have a device that was put it, and I feel like that would make money too. Like, people would be like, well, it's already on my phone. But think about it though, because like, yes, I've already got my games on my PlayStation. Why do I need a PSP? The same fucking reason you bought the PSP is why you, because you wanted some handheld device that is you can go to fuck wherever the hell you want with. And you ain't got to worry about where the fuck you sit, where the fuck you go, where if you got this or you got that, blah, 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 this, that, and blah. I don't know. I just feel like I've came up with something. I don't know if they've been in the works of or not, but if they have came up with something like that, that'd be cool. But if not, I would love to see it. And I'd probably buy it. I'm sorry, I keep looking over at my dog. He was scratching the hell out of his side. Ooh, okay, buddy. Oh yeah, and then if that's another thing is because of storage too, because I'd be able to. I think I just talked about this, but like I see my ADHD brain going everywhere. But I feel like I'd be able to save storage on my devices or anything, because like this right here, I would have to sit here. Once it gets to 30 minutes, I would have to go through the editing, and then I'd have to stop, and then a lot of times that's why a lot of times like after so far there's like clips even in like on my, if you go to my videos on my uncut version of videos, if you're on my Bubba Spit Uncut channel, there's like a split sometimes. It's either, first off, I do press pause a lot, but there has been a lot of times where there's my shit will stop recording because I've done hit the max amount of storage apparently being able to use, and then I'll go edit my video, then I will do this or that. A lot of I still can do actually I got a lot of storage on this phone. I could do a lot more videos for this thing on this phone, but a lot of times I just don't even really I don't try to make too long videos because I ain't trying to fuck up the storage on that phone. Hell, the case is old, but the phone is new. You can clearly tell the case is old as shit. I've done painted, done a lot of other shit. Phone is new. And it's got my fingerprints all over it. But the damn case itself is older than shit. Because this is my third phone, exactly the same phone. Yeah, but I want to say, if y'all agree with anything that I've said, or if y'all think this is a good idea, or if y'all would like to see more stuff like this that I'm posting, please leave it down in the comments. But if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, because I try to upload every day, and it could be about anything. I could be doing whatever. I don't know what the hell I'll be doing half the time. But my favorite type of videos are these kind of videos right here that I find some topic that I like to talk about, and I just talk about it if it's interesting, cool, or whatever. But then there's those. I also make videos about drawing. I sit there and do whatever. But my point is, if y'all enjoyed this video, please leave a like if y'all enjoyed any part of it. And if you made it this far, type down hillbilly down in the comments, or just type let me know what y'all think about what I've said down in the comments. And I want to say thank y'all for watching, for real. And please subscribe, like I said, if you're new, or if you are new. And I want to say, do what you gotta do when you really want to do it. Have fun with your life while you can. I'll see y'all next time.